The Gators will kick it away to start us off. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12.
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to them, He can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run.
Number 19, set to kick this one off.
He'll call for the fair catch here. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But, man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool when you're a fan and you've played in this game like me and Jesse both have. You can go back to a singular moment like Run, Lindsey, Run in 1980, which was a 3rd and long on their own 7 that they converted Georgia to go on to win a national title. Big games decided by big moments that live forever.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bulldozes his way through. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. With the catch, it's Sturdivant. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Gators are in the hurry up. Just going to keep it after the snap. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back, who came in the huddle and says, Red's...
Deep shot for the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the 1st quarter on a high note to no avail. 2nd quarter's coming.
7, Georgia, 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the ground, it's Clark.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finds some fresh air. Wide open spaces. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a 1st down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators are rolling down the field. He's in open space downfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll leave it with him. And the Gators will have a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Back to pass. It's Glagway. The screen. He can go. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run play action. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. rusher. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 21 over Wisconsin. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's ball.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchup somewhere else.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He's got his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's Lagway. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Trying to set the tone with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. The short hands, it's ball. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump?
Timeout, Georgia.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. A run for the quarterback. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
I think a lot of people in the stadium were questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game? But the gamble paid off.
And the Gators with the 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Got it behind the line. It's Jackson.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The Gators are on the move. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time...
Kearney on the Jets! Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Gators are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. They send the tight end in motion.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Georgia 7.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the direct snap, it's Webb. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over Wisconsin. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grabbed in the middle. It's Delp. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Georgia going up tempo.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Makes the catch. It's Frazier. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Man, that's exactly how you draw it up. You want to drop back. You want to play coverage. You want to make sure you don't give up a big play. You got to lead in the fourth quarter, but it also involves you tackling well and a nice job rallying to the football and making the tackle.
Lost the throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Dogs look to keep this drive humming.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Bell. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Livingston. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's ball. Looking to scramble. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got the back in the middle. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Gators line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Well, so far, this 2-minute drive is exactly what you want. They are saving clock. Guys are getting out of bounds. They need a touchdown, And right now, there's just really good awareness of where everybody is on the field, and the quarterback's making good decisions.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Final minute of play. Guys, it's all tied up. Stage is set for some serious drama.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air, it's Lagway. Pulls it in, it's ball. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Now improvising. They get to him as he throws. Finds space on the right. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Florida.
And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So here comes our first play of overtime. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, out of space. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Second down coming up.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And off to Jones. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
It's good! A hero for the game! A game-winning field goal in overtime!
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Dances away. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat.
Brings up third down.
Now on third down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's caught. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third route. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Huge third down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. Using his legs, it's Ball. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
It's up and good, although the result is bad. I didn't check. What was the spread on this game?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Safe completion on the screen. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Forced out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On the move, it's Robinson. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. That is no good. Now the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop, nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Dropping back, it's Stockton. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
And makes the score. Georgia 22, Florida 20.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Snap in the shotgun. Escapes the sack. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Dumps it to the back. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, looking for a man. Quarterback moving. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a two-point conversion attempt. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Moves around to clear up the vision. Spits it out to the back. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And the ball squirts out, keeping their own end. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. They'll line up to go for two.
Green 25.
Motion from the wideout. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. They can't get it done on the two, and now they'll rely on the defense. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They broke serve. Now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and we'll play another overtime. Glasses will be raised across the Sunshine State, a toast to the Florida Gators who take down Georgia in this rivalry game. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, They love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.